Lion Nation, a pleasant hello to you out there. We are back with an episode of Coach's Corner. My guest, my weekly guest, of course, Lions head football coach Victor Santa Cruz. And we've reached the best time of the year, I guess you could say. There's the beginning, and then there's the middle, there's league. That's exciting, but this is the time of the year, I'm sure, from a coaching perspective for you.
It's all on the line. It's going win or go home. This is the playoff football where it's everybody's got their chips on the table and it's time to go. And so I tell you, it's an exciting time of the year.
Again, we have reached the postseason. CIF Division I quarterfinal action for the Lions on Friday night. The location, Orange Coast College in Costa Mesa. Kickoff time 7 p.m. The most important part of that equation is the opponent, and that comes in the form of a team that you're very familiar with, the Lancers of Orange Lutheran, fellow Trinity League high school as well there. So going to be a great battle. I want to take you back about a month or so ago, October 11th, the actual date. October 11th was the day that the Lancers and Lions played each other. Again, that was also at Orange Coast College as well too. Back and forth battle there. JSerra was winning. Orange Lutheran came back late in the second half and then in the fourth quarter and managed to hold on for a 23-17 victory there. What do you remember from that game, obviously not too long ago, and what has sort of the focus been to prepare for that challenge of Orange Lutheran?
Well, the biggest thing I remember is the lights always going off. So in preparation, we're bringing flashlights.
There you go.
So if you're at home, bring your flashlight with you. I cannot guarantee the lights to stay on. It's two really evenly matched teams. I feel like are different in how it is, but you've got TJ Lateef with their quarterback, really good guy, really good quarterback, and move around and extend the pocket. I think defensively they play really good defense. They're stout inside with their D line. I do remember it's just we said you watch the film and we watched the game. It's like we were able to move the ball, running the ball. We were able to create some explosives on offense, and so defensively we need to make sure we limit. There's about 4 explosives that they have in that game that gets them out of this 3rd and long, real 2nd and 20 type of situation that we know we've got to make sure as we call things and retool ourselves, prevent that. So all in all, what you got was just that was 4 quarters of football. It's physical brand of football. Unfortunately, that's when we lost Will to a really ugly personal foul, and it's just one of those things where you can just feel the energy on the field that these two teams are just getting after it, and obviously a game like this is that everybody's trying to play to extend their season.
You talked about, a real tough brand of football. And obviously when you play a team that you're familiar with that's in your own league, you know about as much of them as possible. Do you feel as though that's a benefit, or is this just going out, it doesn't matter who the team is, and you got to execute to win?
Well, it's a benefit in that there is familiarity. You understand about what you're trying to do. But at the end of the day, you still got to be the best version of yourself. And that's the thing that you don't want to try to trick yourself or say this and, overthink it. But the reality is there's really good film study. There's great familiarity that you talk about. You understand the weapons that they have, the matchups about it all. But we're looking for it to be the best version of ourselves playing this week. And that's what we got to step forward with.
As you look at it, and I know as a coach, there's areas you have to win. You have to win in a lot of different areas to be successful on the scoreboard. Have you and the other coaches identified maybe 1 or 2 areas that are going to make the big difference here? Special teams, anything of that nature that's going to be sort of the X factor?
I'm giving you a game plan. That's what we've been doing for 2 weeks.
Hey, we got to get people to watch us, right?
So yes, we have. No, I'm not telling you. You're on my side. Anyway, no, it's one of those things where you do identify that, and I'm excited. Our guys have had really good 2 weeks of prep, and I think from the seniors even down to the freshmen who are practicing with us, you just see a real enthusiasm to play the game, be excited for the game, and we're just looking forward to get back out there, and we love playing the game with each other. We love this team, and there's a genuine really connectedness, and I even hate using the word brotherhood because it's so cliche, but you can just tell there's a real tight-knit thing about this culture in this community and our kids, and we're looking forward to getting out there and kicking it off on Friday night.
I was going to ask you real quick too, how do you keep the team maybe from getting too amped? Obviously,
Yeah.
you know they're going to be passionate. They realize what's at stake.
Yeah.
It's win or go home, right? How do you kind of keep them and say, okay, we want you to have that passion, but harness it on the field, stay away from anything that could penalize you guys or anything of that nature? How do you as a coach kind of talk them down from that level of excitement?
Yeah, well, there will be that emotion, and you want it to be. There's that energy and that spark because playing the game of football is like no other sport where, you don't get to play it every week. You can't play it beyond necessarily organized, like, hey, you're not going to go pick up football. It's just different. You play in the park, but so these guys understand is that, hey, football is such a beautiful, rare sport to be a part of. But I think what we've done over these 2 weeks is just really say, just know your game plan. Really just challenge them in those areas of being disciplined, and now it's at that point where the guys just want to play. I think any more time to wait, it just would wear them out. I think they're ready to go.
They're ready to go. I know Lion Nation is ready. There's a lot of excitement here on campus. Again, Friday night, Orange Coast College, 7 p.m. kickoff. Orange Lutheran, JSerra, CIF Division I quarterfinals action. We've reached that point of the year. It is win or go home, and we definitely look forward to seeing what the Lions and Lancers have in store for us. For Lions head football coach Victor Santa Cruz, this is the episode of Coach's Corner. We'll see you again real soon, Lion Nation.